to level. Why is it showing class loading? I'm not seeing that you've done leveling on Clayton yet, Jay.
I have not touched it because you said you wanted to discuss with people.
Okay, let's see. What gunslinger advancements have we offered you? You took the sharpshooter feat. You gained Path of Boom 4th level, portable artery expansion.
I'm pretty sure that the next one was just going to be the basic pistol mastery or whatever the heck it is that lets me shoot at close range without penalty. But I don't remember very well.
Okay. Well, frankly, at this point, I am bordering on improvisation, and I'm kind of. It has been an extreme stress bomb this late, so.
Oops.
Not your fault. Not your fault, Tess. Hi, Tess.
I have no idea.
Oh no, wait, I got pistol expert.
Benji? No stream today. Okay.
At level 3, so I don't remember what we got at level 5. Never mind.
Okay. Wait, did you get that level 3?
We are doing
Leveling
leveling stuff, yes.
We're doing leveling stuff while we await everyone's arrival. So,
I just put all of my machines up on my third part of the farm, Tess, and I don't know how to organize shit.
There's not enough time in the day. There really isn't.
It's
There
right.
has to be a way to slow time down. No, I'm
Oh,
talking. I am. It's D. Hold on.
okay. Okay. While I prepare for the next person, I have added the point blank shot feature as your 5th level enhancement. Firing when someone is in melee with you no longer imposes disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack roll.
Neat.
So, I believe you've got the rest of your leveling.
Yep, and that's very easy because it's just time to level up, or time to get double attack.
Double attack? But you're a rogue.
Getting to my character sheet.
There's a champion over here.
Well, either way.
Or the second attack.
Okay, rules, quick reference, player. Okay. Double checking. Yes, I remembered to fox up. Look, you don't want Sekhmet as your DM. Ask DD. Ask DD Airwoo. You don't want Sek as your DM. Yep, your signature thing for this level, apparently, this is more sneak attack and uncanny dodge.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun
Yeah, I was gonna say the rogue part kind of really overrides anything good I get from a gunslinger.
I don't know, being able to fire out in melee is definitely nice.
Oh, it's wonderful, but uncanny dodge is.
1-2 Leia, 3-4 Rin, 5-6 Tess. Rolling the d6. 4. Ring. Okay, so Ari, Deadeye, and your upgrade was that you were also getting the key features of Arcane Archer, except applied to gun. Oh, that makes yours an easy one.
Because
let's see, 5th level is yeah, you're the one that gets the joy of extra attack. Do you want me to slam these numbers in for you, Vin, or do you want to juggle it yourself?
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see, D10. Do you want to take 6 plus con, or do you want to roll the D10?
I will give it a roll.
Okay.
If I can type properly.
You can also just open your sheet and click hit die.
Are you rolling the dice? You are rolling the dice. Okay. You were just being very slow about it. You made my Sari do a dad joke.
Did you expect anything less?
No.
Hey.
Anyway, it was a 6, by the way, if you didn't see it.
Yep. So it came out exactly the same as
Exactly
if you're taking
the
the
same.
average. So that's how it blows.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, basically when you attack, you now get to attack twice instead.
Yes. I love double attack. I had so much fun
Yeah,
with that
extra attack is
on Sid.
one of the reasons
Delicious.
fighter is actually many fighter classes are actually really strong and big.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. Let's see. 6th level is going to be a. Oh, hold on.
I can see your
checking.
character sheet from here.
Oh, yep. They usually have it popped out. There we go.
Okay. Next level is when you're going to get a
Okay.
big. You're going to get a big stack of arcane shot options and an extra feat.
Yay. Was that roll for my hit points?
Yes.
I can math. 45.
Nope. 39. I'd already plugged that in.
Oh, you plugged it in already. Okay.
I already told you I'm plugging these in. All good. All good. Let's see.
Yeah, I think like when they
Oh, that update also bumps your proficiency bonus to 3, so quite a
Oh,
lot of your
nice.
numbers go up.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't see the character mancer option at all because I know we used to. I know some of us did that.
It is, if you go to the gear tab, you can tap that, but
Tap.
for the
I don't. Oh, I
It's
see
the
it
little
now.
red
I
for
see it now.
biospells gear, but please don't at this point because we've been seeing interesting issues destabilizing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna go ahead with it unless you told me to. So I
Yep.
was just curious because I remember we did that before and I don't remember
Yeah.
not seeing it there.
Let's see. Let's correct the spelling of vehicles water on Rinka's sheet. And Ari and Vaughn, your level's relatively plain, which is terrifying to say when that includes extra attack. All right.
Extra attack is very worth it.
Yeah, extra attack, again, single-handedly bumps fighter up to being one of the stronger classes in 5e. Like, it is, they don't have a lot of the same abilities as wizards and such, but they just can dish out the pain almost better than anybody else. Okay. Tess, are you handy, or would you rather Leia go first?
I don't think she's paying attention, so I guess I'll.
I'm going to take that as indeed that it is
Oh.
Zephiel. Oh, sorry.
Are you talking? You're not talking to me, are you?
Yeah,
I was
we're
just
talking.
checking.
You wanted to level up.
Oh, I didn't hear my name. I heard. For some reason, I heard a different name. I didn't hear
Okay.
Gem. I don't know. I heard heard cat and not Gem. Don't ask me why.
I said Tess.
Oh,
It's okay.
No worries. It
It's
sounds
a
like there's
Monday.
stuff going on, so that's why I was
Yeah.
checking if you were in or if you'd rather let Leia go first.
yeah. Let Leia go first. But I can. I think I would be quicker.
I mean,
Yours
if
should.
You get
wanna,
third level spells, so it's gonna.
You're going to have
Be
an
a little more
interesting choice to make, that not necessarily an urgent one.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
are we going with her or with me next for
All right.
leveling?
All right.
Go you.
Odds. I was going to say
Okay.
odds Leia evens Tess, but Tess would rather have Leia go
Just-
first. Let's
Yeah.
do
Go,
Leia.
let Leia go first.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Leia, similar question. Do you want to roll 1d8 or just take 5 plus your con mod to add to your HP?
My con mod. Well,
How
my
about
constitution.
0?
My con mod is 0, so
You're going to get the con mod either way, to be clear.
yeah. I will roll 1d8
Hit it.
for funsies. I mean, my HP is not going to be great regardless.
That bard HP,
Oh.
man.
Mhm.
Oh,
Seven.
Okay, that's
good.
not bad at all.
That's not terrible. Not terrible
That
at all.
bumps your hit points to 33. Your proficiency bonus bumps. Refill your hit dice.
Yay!
You're gonna have your resources refilled.
I
Let's
figured
see.
I'd rather take. I'll take the chance, regardless of whether it's the flat or
Wait a
or lower.
second. I don't see that you ever took a 4th level feat or bardic versatility. Oh, bardic versatility is an optional. It's just you can swap something out. But yeah, you have a you have your feat from 4th level to work with for one.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to give you the things that are your options and let you. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Hi, Cactus.
Hello.
Were you messing with the Cloud of Daggers description or no?
Nay.
Okay, because it was open for some reason. I might have accidentally opened it last round.
All right. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Because I do remember during the battle I was looking to see if that was something I wanted to do, but decided against it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
fuck this stage.
Let's see. And so I'm listing out the selections that I believe you've got to make before we go. Before we get into the mission, which will not start until next session. I'm reiterating that point now that all of us are here. Hello and welcome to the prologue segment for Arc 5 of Chaos Loosely Around the Golden Vault. I'm Neko Incardino DM, and you are watching Chromatic Rain.
Ooh,
Insert strange catchphrase here. Trademark.
bisexual finger guns.
And you're watching Disney Channel. Not copyright. No copyright. Sorry. Don't do that to us. Please don't do that to us.
Didn't he?
Ba 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 ba. 3-hour documentary on the origin of those 4 notes here.
I watched that documentary. It was
It's
awesome.
actually
It was
it's
so
legitimately a beautiful piece.
It was
but-
so good.
I love the payoff that he found out the guy who did it had passed, and so the tribute was, rather than the soundtrack he planned to use, using exclusively that guy's original compositions.
Yes, it was so good. I cried. I legitimately cried.
No,
Big
he
old
did
softy.
That was an amazing documentary. I watched that whole thing and I would watch it again.
That's Kevin Perjurer for you.
He is so good.
Okay, but okay. So let's see. You're gonna have your next. You're gonna get a next upgrade to the Shadow Weave as well. But you've got looks like your 4th level feat and 2 spells to select. One can be a 1st or 2nd level spell, and the second could be a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd level spell.
Ooh, fancy.
3rd level spells get fun.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's in addition to, you're gonna get a hold on, where to go? Bard spell list.
Yes, I imagine you will be messaging me that.
Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and announce this one openly once I pick which one it's gonna be. I'm gonna give you a
Choice.
Okay, let's see. You already have suggestion. So for 4th level, your bonus spell added to your list is going to be, let's see, the icon of sneak casters everywhere, and one of those things that you're probably really gonna wish you had a lot earlier. But invisibility has now been added as your the bonus from 4th level.
Cool.
And for 5th level,
Invisibility
You will be gaining
is a
Major Image.
Ooh,
major
major
image.
Both have already been fully added to your character sheet. Nothing more you need to do there. This is
Okay.
in addition to one spell for 4th level, which can be 1st or 2nd, and one for 3rd level, which again, that's gonna be your choice, and you're gonna have, I'm sure, you're going to have fun ideas
I
that may end up
foresee
driving me up a wall.
I foresee me using invisibility quite often with Spider Gem.
Spider Gem.
There are
Spider Gem.
there are some. Yep, you have pulled up the combination that. Congratulations on discovering the combination that regularly makes the DM of the Undying Corruption campaign weep.
Well, that wasn't that hard to figure out.
Yeah,
My first thought
and
was, oh, Gem could use this.
yep, but not just. Keep your options open, is all I'm saying. That said, everything else for your level up is complete,
Woohoo!
which means that we have Task, Cactus, and Endless to level up, including respective implications, or we can get started on your actual DB brief and briefing, and actually get into the RP side of things a little bit.
I don't mind leveling up, please.
I don't mind leveling first, but
Okay, then I guess.
each one.
Okay, let's see. Next one, I am going to go ahead and put Tess at the front of the line here because yours has because yours out of the remaining 3 has the most thinking, and apparently we never leveled you to 4 whatsoever. Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What?
Your Jamisha, level 3.
Oh, oops.
Wait. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm actually sorry because this is probably my screw up.
Whoops.
As I recall, it was a rather hectic night when we finished level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all things considered, we've had a pretty smooth run. Many campaigns are not this
And
consistent.
We did have a couple of gaps.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
a lot of campaigns will have those gaps and then never come back.
yeah.
2-month gap is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about when we went from 3 to 4. Maybe there was a gap then, and it got lost.
Oh, entirely possible.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
There we go.
Your hit dice. Oddly, it looks like we did in fact roll your hit die. So, Tess, would you like to take
Yes.
5 plus your con mod,
Oh.
or 1d8?
Yeah, that's
plus
a
your con
7.
mod?
So I'll
Okay.
5 plus the con mod. That's 7. So I'm on
Okay.
par with everyone else.
Cool. All right. We're gonna mark that down. We unfortunately almost everything else for your level up, other than what's already been calculated automatically by me putting into 5 and changing your HP, is decisions. You've got you've got your 4th level feat. Optionally, you can drop one of your warlock spells for a different spell. You have 2 spells known, one that's 1st or 2nd, and one that is 3rd level spell. So you've got the big shiny. And you have 2 new Path to the Phantom Thief clauses, both of which will be least clauses. Let's see. You already have the reliable spider climb, solid smoke, and hunter's instincts. So let's see. What do I grant you? Okay.
3 wishes. Sorry, you phrased it.
Sorry, hold on a second.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, that's your first new clause.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, what do I have to do?
I've listed out your selections in the current campaign chat, and give me a quick set.
Oh, in the campaign chat. Sorry.
Yep. So you you have also gained the clauses Surge and Aquatic Affinity. Surge, you gain the dramatic and beautiful power of self-yeeting. You may, as an action, move in any direction an amount equal to your speed, including straight up into the air. Nothing prevents you from falling after this movement concludes. So try to aim to catch yourself.
Some more like Dragoon.
Even better.
Yes.
Yep. You also gain Aquatic Affinity. You can hold your breath longer than Guybrush Threepwood. You can now breathe water or air, walk on water, and have a swim speed equal to your base land speed. So basically, I'm going to tell you water's not going to be part of this episode, but later on there will be opportunities, I believe, to take full advantage of this.
No, it's okay. Thanks, though. I'm like, I'm not gonna say I don't know how to swim, but I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna worry about taking a water thing right
So,
now.
but yeah, you've got a stack of selections. All of those are going to be relatively normal. So,
Where do I see the list for any of these?
well, besides looking in your perfectly legitimate copy of D&D Beyond, do not
Perfectly.
say anything that may have been
Nope,
pasted
not
into the
saying
chat
a
out
thing.
loud.
Nope. There's a reason it's on another tab.
Yeah, the
Thank
perfectly
you.
legitimate copy of D&D Beyond.
I honestly
I
don't know
actually
how
do
to.
have a
I
lot
really,
of the books legit on D&D Beyond.
to be honest, I don't actually know how to work that thing, so I'm not gonna worry about that because I don't know how to use it. The UI for it is not very user friendly for me.
Okay.
So I have a hard time using that that thing you
Well,
sent.
Okay. I can.
So Eldritch versatility. 2 spells, 1 for 4th, and 1 for 5th, and a Pact of the Phantom Thief clause for 4th and 5th.
Yep, those are the ones I just told you about.
Yes. Okay. Can I get those written down?
They are already on your character sheet.
Okay, awesome.
I put them there before I made the joke.
Okay.
Hmm.
Before.
Um.
Okay. Let's see.
Uh.
Odds is cactus, evens endless. Endless.
Yeah.
Okay. Archivist. People have been starting to see suspicious things about Archivist.
Uh-huh.
There are things going on there that we don't have
Uh-huh.
time to unpack just yet.
Don't
You know what
worry
you
about
get?
it.
Don't worry, just throw
We'll
Ari.
get to that.
Just throw
Holy
Ari under the.
crap! You have your first second level spell slot, and
Uh-huh.
with it, I believe your spellcasting advances to include a yep. So your list of spells expands accordingly.
Yep.
And
I get an extra attack.
you get extra attack as well.
Yep.
Ha ha ha. The hazards of this next mission are in danger. Um, and I am PMing you one last note.
Was also going to say, don't worry, Archivist, just throw Ari under the bus.
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me, some of the combo bullshit I know is
Yeah, Ari has the most immediate explaining to do.
Yes, he does.
The most fresh in the mind.
yep. And your hidden advancement will be discussed. Your next other smiley face will be discussed via PM.
Yeah.
And we can slowly work on that. And Jay, can I ask for you to help test with the selections? Because just otherwise we're gonna be out for a while, or I can try to help you out on other evening tests to get through the selection stuff. It will not matter today. Is the intention though?
Yep. Give me just a minute and I'll find what I need to find.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's bump. Oh, you already rolled and dealt with all that. So it looks like Archivist is
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
You're
I rolled bad on HP.
Ooch. But you are otherwise ahead of the game, and that leaves Mitney.
Yes. Do 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 do.
Yep. You already have your spellcasting advancement.
Looks like it is 2 second level spells and 1 first.
That sounds correct. Let's see.
Big patch.
Have you rolled? Do you wish to roll your D8 HP or take the 5, which will become 7?
7 sounds tasty.
Yep. And then
I should have taken the 6.
Monk gets a lot.
Monk gets a lot.
Yeah.
I'm now 1d6 for Marshall. 5 key points. I haven't gotten any faster yet, but
you do also get, the enemies are in danger. No, the enemies aren't really in danger because in addition to your extra attack, you now have Stunning Strike, which I think we've learned not to underestimate.
yes.
And I am allowing you Focused Aim.
Oh.
And I'm probably going to regret this. For the record, for When you miss with an attack roll, you can spend up to 3 key points to increase your attack roll by twice how many you spent, possibly turning it into a hit. And I would just like to point out for those watching, am I the only one here whose mysterious backstory is only a jihad against me? Plain and salty.
And whose fault is
All
that?
right. Huh?
My Aria's response was, and whose fault is that?
Mine, and I fess up to it.
Well, then quit
Mr.
your bitching in the kitchen.
Mister, apparently I've pissed off pirates earlier in life and never told anybody.
Excuse the fuck out of me. I was a child. And I didn't piss them off. My parents did.
And it's good to know those pirates were not the pirates in question were not the Black Daggers. I
Yeah.
actually kind of forgot about the pirates in your background.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
My sincerest apologies. But given some of the insanity that's starting to cook up,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get to that narration, shall
All
we?
right.
So, a total of 3 days have passed since that encounter. Your ship, thankfully your ship was fine. It was repaired. You made it home safe.
Did we get our seafood?
The seafood, the octopus disappeared because it was a summer.
I know, but did we get our we're hungry, we want seafood? Since we couldn't eat that one.
You probably stopped at a
Fish.
Yeah.
You probably had opportunities to collect fish, yes.
Excuse me.
You were actually taken, surprisingly, all the way back to Waterdeep rather than going through Luskin. Mostly because you were not expected to. Came in the guise of crew from Luskin. Going back could be a little bit of extra awkward at the moment.
A little bit.
However, with the key in hand, and you relatively safe, Varin is very, very happy. Like you've got the vault, you've got and he's just sighing. The X-Breaker vault apparently was successfully opened on your way back. He does apologize for not allowing you to go to the vault's location, but given we've already had a security incident and the vault's gonna have to be freaking re-enchanted, yeah. A lot of
Don't
the
argue.
wealth, unfortunately, had been spent, but there is a lot left. And you basically have the entire Axebreaker clan owing you significant collective favors. For the remainder of the campaign, if it comes up, which could be a big if, you automatically have advantage on charisma checks towards influence towards Axebreaker dwarves as long as you're not being a dick.
All right.
In addition, you have been provided collectively, so this goes into that party loot stash that I believe I established for you. Yes, the party lootometer gains. And I'm actually gonna type this out. Actually, close the tab with the right notes. 2,100 copper, 1,100 silver, 100 gold, and 12 bloodstones, each worth 50 gold. In addition, you each have one choice uncommon magic item as payout. recommended options include, but are not limited to, the slippers of spider climbing, mithril armor, upgrading armor to mithril,
Nice.
or the always handy cap of water breathing.
I'm sensing a theme.
I'm just saying that I'm already seeing things, so you may be able to break that out. Because I'm probably going to be more heavily modifying a very specific adventure where a payoff from last arc will finally conclude. That said, do I have one of the PCs is missing? Archivist. Oh, doot. All right, please feel free to situate yourself around the room as you are chatting, of course, with your usual contact.
Clayton.
What?
Switch places with me. Oh, never mind. You moved. There we go.
Yeah.
So,
Someone clearly wanted to be.
congratulations on your overwhelming success, and thank you for handling that little surprise twist in the situation. Um,
I got distracted looking up something.
Making sure that log did not get into hands is a good thing. The disappearance, unfortunately, we found out that, that you were not the only infiltrators on this very specific run. The worst part is we don't know
Surprise.
we don't know who infiltrated, but they just negated the anti-magic field around a specific prisoner who I don't want to talk about any more than I have to. Kind of made a little concerned, and we believe that there was a cult connection. We believe that they may have been trying to also target a different prisoner, who thankfully remains contained.
Mm.
Why is it always a cult?
Because cults suck and they want to make things hard for everyone else.
That's
They
very
didn't
true.
go around praising the absolute, did they?
No, thankfully, no sign of that mess returning as yet.
Good.
Yet.
There's one thing I've learned in my work with the Vault is that a lot of these hazards become highly cyclical. I don't even trust that the Mad Mage is dead. This is when Lady Hallwyn shouts, "And my sword went through his throat!"
Okay, I'm buying drinks later for that one.
Impressive.
Yes. Unfortunately, with some of our work, it is very much that kind of city and that kind of realm. But for the moment, she pulls out some notes. We have something more urgent happening. I've just been notified that the Zwerfneblin town of Little Lockford needs immediate assistance. This was rushed to us via message magic with the assistance of the Harpers. They're actually viewing this they classify this as high urgency. Enough that they're calling for extra assistance. The town's head of security, a Tixie Talkworth, has turned the town's clockwork automatons against the populace. unfortunately, fatalities have occurred as they fled the city. We need you to infiltrate the town, retrieve the security key, and use it to power down the automata. Anything you need to do to stop Tothworth is encouraged. Frankly, given the danger of the situation, this is an exception to our normal discouragement of lethality. The town's mayor, Braith Broadfoot, will be awaiting you at the foot and at the bottom of the well. Sorry, having to pull my notes out to make sure I named the make sure I give you the correct name at the foot of the well in the yawning portal. Thankfully, that will be a relatively easy trip down into the Underdark and onto the river that will get you there as swiftly as safely possible.
Okay.
So, frankly, I recommend you get moving as soon as possible. We've already been invoking favors to clear the first segments of the route, so you will not have difficulty getting through the dungeon. Thankfully, because that would be several sessions otherwise in a completely different AP.
That could be
But frankly, new stuff tends to crop up relatively quickly given the chance. Your reward payouts previously requested for this job are with the mayor. I recommend taking a short break, regain your supplies, and get on down there. I'll answer any questions I can. And she raises her voice. And yes, I'm covering the meals this time around. You hear thank yous from the Despana sisters.
Seafood,
Yep.
please.
My first thought was, what do we know about these clockworks and their meltability?
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, we know that at least one is a shield guardian. Melting's not gonna work very well.
Blast.
I forgot to change that. That was a wet.
The rest of the remaining notes are with him. So, oh dear. Oh, I saw your feat choice tests. Oh dear.
Like I said, I apologize.
Oh boy. It's a wise choice. And yeah, I'll slide that in.
That was
You've
the right
chosen
pace.
well.
You have chosen well, young Skywalker.
Not only that, she gets a new cantrip, so.
Oh boy.
Oh, I missed that.
Beautiful.
Oh. Yeah, there's going to be fun to be had. Just say. Yeah, but yeah, so what you guys already know is Town in Danger. It's Sverfneplin, or Deep Gnome Town. These are Underdark native gnomes. They tend to have a similar level of they're not exactly like what we encountered in the last campaign, but there is no shortage of curiosity and heavy engagement as a signature of the gnomish kind. It's just not quite to the point where we name things Nevermind. Again,
I don't know. Have you tried to pronounce their name?
Sverfneplin. It's not actually that bad. Let's see. You have been advised that this is a full lethal potentially mission because this is a significant town in danger, and you were advised that this was big enough that the Harpers called for your help on an urgent basis. The Harpers usually prefer to resort to their own resources first, which could mean any number of things.
We impressed someone.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
Yay!
possibilities, unfortunately, is that the warden called for you specifically because of seeing your capabilities.
This is what Clayton apologizes in advance. He likes having a reputation.
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna have
Yes.
a reputation one way or another. I just wasn't expecting the reputation to be big damn heroes.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's worse ones to have, for sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at this point, we've leveled you up. We have done the briefing. And so the next question that I have for you guys, we've honestly, I expected a lot of the leveling to take quite a bit longer. So I wasn't as prepped, but let's see. Let's give you a. Let's see. Do I have a map for?
It's okay. Ari still has some explaining to do.
You
He does.
do. You
Gee, I wonder what
do.
we're going to be doing on the trip over.
Yep,
Sinks
because
into
you are
Saint.
from what you've been told, you are expecting the travel to take a little bit, take at least a while. Let's see. No. Oh. Um. Hmm. So I'm going to go ahead and do a floor question.
Mm.
The yawning portal is a little further south in town. It's one of those you borderline can't miss it sort of places.
Mm-hmm.
Place has the huge well-like structure in the center. You pay a gold person to go down it, and then you're suddenly in a completely different campaign that we're going to skip a lot of details for in the name of keeping things moving. Let's see. Worst part with this mission is there's going to be a lot of improvised stuff. We're gonna duplicate the map. All right, let's see. Do I have?
Sorry if I'm a little quiet. Me and Tess are talking spells in the background.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nope. And let's see.
That's a good point. I should go stare at some more spells.
far as I can tell, I
My
use.
apologies for the quick assemblage phase.
You're
I-
fine.
Yeah,
No problem.
that's fine.
Ooh.
Still have shit
That's
to
not actually what I need at
consider.
all.
Anyway.
Um, okay, I have found a apparently open sourceware map I can work with. Hooray! But yeah, you guys have been advised that you've got some that you've got the option to get some to pursue your materials and basically get some things ready before you head off to showtime. So the question really standing for you at this point is what, if anything, do you want to do in Waterdeep before you head off into, well, the Underdark?
Food stock up.
Mm.
Definitely food stock up.
Food stock up, supply stock up.
Okay.
Yeah.
The downside to being the ones that make our
Just-
weapons is that Clayton and I can't really upgrade our weapons.
Well,
Yeah.
Clayton actually absolutely can, and the favor he asked for will probably help Ari too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Clayton asked for help finding a dwarven smith who would be amenable to helping to upgrade weapons.
Ah.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see.
You love
Yeah,
that?
I definitely need to.
The good news, you found that smith. The bad news, being that
It'll
time,
take a while, yeah.
yeah, it may take a bit.
Time is not on our side right now.
You.
Okay,
But
let's
our spell slots
see.
are.
Yeah, you can be assumed to have gotten long rests, and otherwise positioned yourselves for this for the situation at hand.
Situation. Still staring at spells.
Spell choice is always a thing.
Yes.
Always.
Even for classes that can change it relatively freely on the fly.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, I work on paladin rules, which means I am only limited by spell slots.
But it doesn't really
can just-
matter because smite cough. Pardon me.
Smite is fun.
Yes. I don't think I actually have smite, but
Looks at
That's
smite.
Okay, scanning my resources.
That's also tempting.
Alright, I prepped the battle map that because of course there's gotta be a twist on the way. Why wouldn't there be?
no
Alright,
smites for
so
me.
you do have time to drop by the smithy in question at least. The dwarf chuckles as presumably Clayton and Ari, possibly some of the others, visit
Yeah,
the
and
shop.
Ari's definitely there.
The
Mhm.
symbol of a cracked axe is on the shop's mantle. Seems you found your favor. Miss, you'd be I got that you'd be the ones with the
Trouble.
that's
Clayton
one
is going
way
to
to put
interject.
it.
Clayton's just going
Varn referred seems Varn referred you to me, which is good. It seems that the Axebreaker clan owes you a lot of favors. I'm sure Gond is not the happiest about your tools, but frankly, for me to not honor what you've done for us would be a worse offense by any reasonable order. I can help you with your smithing, basically at your convenience. There'll be plans, I can refine them, you get the idea.
Clayton's just going to nod and say, "That is exactly what I was hoping for, my friend." He's just going to reach into his coat and pull out one of his blueprints for his and Ari's pistols. Say, "Here's what I've cooked up, and I'm just a miserable human. I'm sure you can take what I've got and make magic out of it."
He looks the design over. I see. This uses I was told it's apparently comparable to a higher grade rune powder. Interesting. Then you would need. It'll take me a while, but we'll see what I've got for you when you're back, huh? Because I'm sure you've got a next escapade coming already and all your sorts.
Clayton's just going to laugh and he's going to say, "Oh, you have no idea. Just give me what you can do, and that's all I can ask for. Thank you, my friend."
Okay. Going forward, you will be able to get a net mechanical effect. Going forward, magic item rewards from the missions can now be invested in getting magic weapon effects that are appropriate to any ranged weapon in the form of pistols. So,
that basically covers Clayton and Ari, yes.
yeah. Suffice it to say, a fairly nice reward.
Yes.
Let's see. Jamisha,
Yes.
have you any priorities before heading into the depths of the Underdark?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Are we skipping our
No,
priorities?
this is the in-character stuff.
Yes.
So my question is, are we skipping out of character? Are we gonna skip all the stuff we're doing and just jump into the Underdark, or are we actually gonna do the stuff that we're doing?
You're gonna have to remind me what stuff you were planning to be doing.
Role playing, getting Ari to fess up, etc.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, you weren't like urgently shoved down, and you definitely have the time to do some business in Waterdeep. Some business in Waterdeep, but before you get moving.
Okay. And we're gonna roleplay that?
Yes.
If you
Okay.
Yeah. Give me locations you guys are heading to or meeting up at, and I'll provide scenes or setups.
Well, I'll probably want to bug Ari.
Oh, we're all bugging Ari.
Yes.
Bug
we are
Ari.
all bugging Ari at dinner.
Zeph isn't gonna bug Ari. Everyone.
Everyone else already is doing that.
Probably going to upgrade my gear and weapons as well.
Yep.
Because we should have money to be able to do that.
We have money.
Okay.
You've definitely
good.
got money for some gear selections.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna want to I want to go shopping.
Yep, we do not have the RP that out in detail. We can so that you have time to plot out over the next week.
And we've got a week.
Oh yeah, we are not going to get to any
Out of
combat or
character.
anything till next.
Out of character, you've got the week. In character, you're on the please hurry because there's a town in active danger.
Yes.
Mhm.
But we will still have time to
Oh.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have time. You have time to chat both on the way and, of course, while you're still here in Waterdeep.
Yes. So if y'all want to do your things for the day and then meet back up and then harass Ari over dinner, that's probably the
Oh,
best
yeah.
way to go about it.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good then.
You know, just choosing how to spend our time wisely.
hmm
Also, Ink, I hope that Tess is feeling charitable because we are discussing 2 cantrips, and one of them is going to make you scream.
Yeah, no,
Eh.
I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do the other one.
Which one were you thinking of and have rejected?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, come on, that's the. I can't be ready for the shenanigans like that. Are they really a DM?
It's okay. I have that one. So
Yeah.
it's not like we're without it completely.
Uh-huh.
Jem just doesn't have it.
Yeah.
But Jem could have it.
No,
could have
I'm
that.
okay. It's gonna require thinking on my part too, and I'm not up for thinking right now.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's
mood.
valid.
Very
So,
valid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is brain?
Do,
Yeah,
do,
it's,
do, 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 do.
so the other one is Blade Ward
Ooh.
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 because I don't want another octopus trying to eat my face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Blade Ward's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
Blade
fair.
Ward is one of the biggest survivable cantrips you can use, and
Yeah.
and Baldur's Gate 3 did it dirty.
Yes.
And thank you for the bits, Talia. And I'm sorry for how long it took me to say this. Can't believe Incel Von Zarovich just freed Menace Barovia again.
I did say thank you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't.
Oh.
I just didn't do the line.
That's fair. Oh,
Hmm.
beautiful pain. But I digress. Yep, we're neck deep in the books. Let's see. So we'll get a group dinner, which will probably wind up being at the Yawning Portal.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I hope there's super-
Leia, any special business for Zephiel?
Not really. I mean, Zeph probably wants to do a little bit of performing, but only if there's time.
You
And
could do it at the Yawning Portal.
I could if they let me. Yeah.
If you were to ask the man, the owner would be very clear that the line for that is like 6 months long right now.
Aww.
Okay then. No
There-
performance for me.
Make your appointment and do it when we get back.
Yeah, we'll make an appointment. I'll make an appointment for a little bit later, but I mean, just
You
gonna
gotta make
let
an
him-
appointment to go perform.
Yeah,
I mean, the
apparently
line is
they-
like
one of the
6
most
months long.
famous taverns on the entire planet. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Apparently there's a waiting list. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a wait list.
We'll make an appointment with the whole caveat that job keeps me pretty busy. So if the time comes and I'm not there, go ahead and go on to the next person. It's fine.
That's very good of you.
Well, if I'm not here, I'm not gonna make them wait for me. I'm not that much of a diva.
Only slightly.
But yeah, other than that, like, I mean,
Plenty of other places you could opt to perform for the day. And notably, it seems that a certain problem noble is not in town this week.
oh, love that for me.
Possibly being stuck in some smoothing things over with Luskin, at least officially.
taking advantage of that.
Oh dear.
I mean, why
Go
not?
ahead and give me your performance check, and let's see what that.
Mm,
See what kind
Let's-
of money you're able to, where you're able to perform, and what kind of money you're able to make.
Performance. Okay, let me see. Performance. Performance. Narmaro. Give me a good one. Come on, roll the damn dice. Roll 20 is a functional program.
Mhm.
Oh,
may have
hell
copied-
yeah!
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
There it goes.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a pretty good roll overall.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's enough to get you into a fairly large tavern in the south in the Harbor Ward, and gets you in total we're just gonna round it to simplicity to a 19 gold by the time you've dealt with all the change, sorting, and everything.
Woo! 19 gold. So that's
Add that to your
plus 19
stash.
to my stash. Hell yeah.
Okay,
I make the monies.
archivists.
Yep.
Any special business other than shops?
Let's see.
Yes, I kind of have been rolling in random order.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, given the time frame, I don't think there's really anything specific beyond upgrade equipment, get food and other supplies prepared, yada yada.
Oh, I did also forget that Clayton would have spent a lot of quality time with Buddy.
Ah, yes.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
Ah,
We
yeah,
gotta give
important.
Buddy and Holly all the treats and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We
They've
gotta
been
love them.
they've been waiting for
Yeah.
this.
Of
Keep him
course.
praised of the turn of events.
Are they going with us or?
Oh, they're our ride.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if they would be allowed to come with us, but I'm glad that they are coming with us.
We're taking them through the Underdark?
Yeah, that was my thought there. Was like, is that something we should be doing? Is that responsible?
All I'm saying is, if this mission is too dangerous for Buddy and Holly, we really don't want to be there. The only reason we didn't take them before was because it was the frozen north.
Mhm.
Fair
It's
enough.
true.
I mean, we
Yep.
could probably take them through the Underdark. It's fine. You
Well,
know, we just know
Other
that
than the complication of getting him down the yawning portal, but frankly, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be the strangest thing that Durnan has dealt with.
Hey, it's fine. If we just know that Buddy is important. If Buddy is running away, we need to go.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
That's the part that matters.
Yep.
This is a fairly important part, yes.
BRB.
Good idea. Click on the campaign I want to be working on. If I'm going to be adding content, I want to add, see.
Ari did actually have uh, a detour away from Clayton, if I'm allowed.
Oh,
Of course.
sure, especially because Mitney's
Yeah,
AFK a
I
quick
kind of figured
minute.
it would be a good time for it. He would like to find, if at all possible, and you may have to finagle something weird here, but like, if anybody has, I guess, carving tools, I guess is the best way to put it, like either a carving knife or actual like tools, and potentially some good wood to carve. Yeah, wood. Shut up.
He's
Okay,
whittling.
a set of woodworking tools is a common. We're gonna go with carpenter's tools, even though that may be suited for different scales of woodworking.
Mhm.
Would run you 8 gold, and weighs 6 pounds, and I believe is in the basic rules. So
Okay.
if you wish to purchase that, no particular problem. And you can purchase wood. Let's see. Let me.
Well, I was going to say to Ari, if you want to make our new benefactor happy with you, you could ask if he's got woodworking tools that he's willing to sell.
I mean, if they're better than what the basics would be.
They would at worst be on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
And as a dwarf craftsman constructing stuff that we're going to be relying our lives on, but we want to make sure his tools are good.
That's true.
And they will be good.
Okay. Would they be the same price then?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, for buying wood, you'll need to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
When it comes to wood, that's the natural enemy of dwarves.
Yeah, not.
Mm.
That's a stereotype, you know. Plenty of us work with dead wood all the time. Live wood, that's suspicious.
I don't want a live wood. I don't. Wood screaming while I'm trying to carve it is not my idea of a good time.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
There's actually.
I'm sorry. This just gives me this mental image of like
Revenge.
Ari just carving the wood and like someone behind him, either Clayton or Zeph or Jem, one of the three, just kind of making noises of "Help me! Help me! Being assaulted by this fly!" Zeph would do it too,
Oh
just
my
for
God.
shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zeph. Appreciate
Some
you.
You're welcome.
decent wood boards carved up into short sections that can go with you for working with on your way down would probably run you like 5 silver.
Okay.
Enough for experimentation with at the very least. I never actually got here I was going to break out a map of the Yawning Portal, but I don't actually have that map. Never purchased Dragon Heist.
Huh.
Well, such it is. Not going to worry about it now. Instead, yep, that is no particular problem. Midnay, are you back around?
Yes.
What if anything might you be getting up to?
Shopping. Listening out for rumors of cultists would take more time.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Unless you went bar crawling with Zeph.
I mean,
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome to come with me.
okay, then
We'll get some brewskis. I'll
Midnay
do some
and
performing.
Zephiel, give me investigation checks, but know that that it's gonna be next session before I give you the details of the result.
that is
Mhm.
A-okay. Wow. My head's not in it. I'm thinking about food.
Mhm. You're also drinking, I can imagine.
I am very drinking. I'm not paying enough attention.
Hey, there we
You're
go.
drinking and you want your takoyaki.
All right.
Yeah, I wanted my
So,
takoyaki.
You know the game. You're a bard. Do you know what bards do? They collect rumors.
Yeah, we do.
There may be other things that they collect, but rumors is an important one. Figuring out which ones to actually share to Midnay will come a little later, but you do have an interesting. But a couple interesting ones will crop up that we'll talk about in a future session.
Yay.
With that said, the next step will be to advance to the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal is
Didn't we want to harass Ari?
Well, it's a tavern, isn't it?
Oh,
the
we're
Yawning
eating
Portal
dinner there.
is
I
one of
thought.
the most iconic one of the biggest and busiest taverns in basically in the damn world. It is the primary open route into Undermountain, making it one of the few places to get into the Underdark from Waterdeep. The well within its walls brought people into the dungeon complex, and it is famously owned and run by Durnan the Wanderer, a pretty famous adventurer from back in the day. Also, people tend to, even now when the place is apparently relatively down, there's still plenty of people that try to slide down into that dungeon dramatically. Let's see. We have a couple notes. Trying to find. Here we go. Let's see. You are in by the time you've gathered, you are in evening feast time frame. The signature food options. God, this menu is a mess. This is a new listing I have. Oh, let's see. Give me a quick minute as I work to assemble this into vaguely acceptable state. Like we've got some of the common cheapy options, chicken broth, just a tankard of chicken broth, a couple different stews. The place's relatively famous pan-fried quipper, fennel sausage and gravy stuffed pheasant.
Yeah, just making me hungry, bro.
Yeah, it's good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you want to go cheap, you can grab something for as little as a single copper. But
Clayton ain't going cheap.
Oh
Stew
hell
sounds
no! Why?
great.
We have money.
We have money.
Stew sounds great, and I really want some seafood if there is any.
Uh-huh.
let's see.
But fennel is gross. I still maintain that. Out of character and in character.
I agree with that, 100%. But like, the rest of it sounded really good.
Stew sounds so good. Just like a nice hearty stew.
I like fresh fennel, but like same
Lassie,
day picked fennel.
okay.
Oh, goodness.
Tide.
Here, hold on. Let me see if I can do that in a slightly better
Oh,
format
dude, French onion soup sounds so good. A really good French onion
Okay,
soup.
y'all making me hungry. Stop it.
Smoked catch of the week fish with herb sauce. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, no, I want to do that.
Oh yeah.
Prawns with butter sauce, dude. I want all the seafood, man.
Oh,
Hot roast
see,
with drippings.
I just want to go in the record to say
Oh, they have
I'm
mud
not the one
crabs.
making you hungry.
We need to
Hot
look
river
through
crabs.
that D&D cookbook.
Yeah.
my apologies to Talia for restoring the old Dragon Heist campaign, but I think it's the fastest way I'm gonna get a good menu.
What is a quipper?
Quipper is a local piranha-y fish.
Ooh,
Huh.
the snack that bites back.
Or so it can be at times.
Ooh, those apple cobbler crumble though.
Right?
You
Dear.
having fun there, Leia?
The typing is ensuing. And yes, plenty of booze is available.
Look, man.
Where is the list? Where's
It's
the
in
menu?
it.
In the
In the Roll20 chat.
yeah.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay, I see it. Let's see here.
Okay,
Can't resist some good ass prawns.
Oh, pan-fried knucklehead trout. Oh,
I need my hand, Rico.
Yep. Okay.
Did Reiko claim it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
You went to pet
Basic-
her, and she immediately put her chin and her paw on top of it.
yep. The catch of the week this week is some moonshade salmon.
Ooh,
Ooh.
2 orders of that.
Yeah. Just for you, or?
Yes.
Yep.
We got a
Notably,
big smoke order here. For the rest of you.
yeah.
it doesn't actually list the formal price for the pan-fried knucklehead trout, so I'm going to go with a with 1 SP for that. Oh, that's why the drinks are a separate category. But like, there's a few different. There's quite an array of ales and beers, stack of wines, some various fine liquors, spirits, proper mead and evermead, and molds and things like mulled cider and tavern punch.
Oh my god, I can't choose.
So you got your drink options. So all right. So I see the orders. Jeez,
Are coming in.
no.
The orders are coming in.
Yep. And of course, multiple lines of booze.
Oh yeah.
Clayton.
What, you want in on this, or are you just judging me?
Judging you for what you said. Also, I already put my order in. So
Hey, those are in parentheses. Those are unsaid.
okay, fine. Then I'm mentally judging you.
Yep.
A little bit of everything. Screw it.
Fuck it, why not?
Eating with my eyes.
As you go around, you do
God, I'm
notice
fucking hungry.
amongst the
Balls.
tavern you notice the bucket rising and a gray-skinned short fellow hopping out and just walking right up to one of the bars. Usual order, double pour, double up. They should be here by now. They should be on their way soon, I'm sure. There's what you actually say.
Clayton's just gonna glance to the others. Say, do we want to place a bet on this one?
Oh boy.
A bet on what?
Who he's looking for and why it's probably us.
Mm.
Nay focuses on booze.
Oh, yes. And of course, booze.
Yep. Always
Um,
booze.
Yeah, we're all getting completely hammered.
I'm probably gonna focus on cider here.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
have some
apparently
nice
Jem
cider.
apparently Jem and Clayton are just the responsible adults tonight.
I'm getting some meat,
Artemis
damn it.
isn't getting hammered.
Ari's just being quiet.
Because he knows what's coming.
He has been waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Don't worry. Once we get our food, we'll just Clayton will just clap his arm around Ari's shoulder and say, "Spill."
oh
This is-
dear.
This is why I didn't say anything, because I knew you would.
Just
Oh dear.
look at Clayton and try to be nonchalant. You're going to have to be more specific.
Cues
Yo
at
ho
rolling
ho!
their eyes.
Okay, I'm actually correcting that. What is a deep gnome coming up to the bar? It is a deep gnome woman.
A
Okay.
lady.
Yep.
Well, while I respect the deep gnome lady, we still have inter-party politics to figure out.
Yep. Which is why I am going to step AFK and keep listening and deal with my dishes from my
Okay.
earlier dinner for a few minutes.
Sounds
Absolutely. And
Valid.
in response to Ari saying that we're going to have to specify, Clayton's just going to say, "Yo ho ho," and a bucket of "What the fuck did you do?"
Zep rolling their eyes.
good. Looks offended.
I mean, Jem is gonna be like going, that was a lot of information you suspiciously had.
Quietly, he's just choking. Oh man, I think I might
Yeah,
need to step
that's not
out.
gonna work.
Damn it.
I mean,
I didn't do anything.
uh-huh.
Let the
What
guy talk,
happened? Were
man.
you kidnapped by pirates?
No.
Clayton's just going to say,
Okay, then you
now
were a
let
pirate then.
Let him finish. I'm sure that he won't hide anything from us. Now will he? Squeeze
It's
his
taking
shoulder.
too long. Get it out.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Hey, maybe he's got something traumatic. I don't know.
Does it count if... Discord, you were having trouble tonight. Does it count if I was a child?
That depends. Did you pull a pirate cat's tail, or did you make off with a pirate's treasure when they were getting drunk in the bar?
Okay, Gemma's gonna gasp and be like, going, oh, "You're the child of pirates? Was it torn romance?"
Yes. Yeah. Fucking goddamn it. Yes.
What? I was right? No.
You were right. You were actually right.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at him suspiciously now, like going, "No way, I got that in one."
You got it in one. Clayton is not going to let me hide anything else, so you can take this as at face value. Yes, I was the child of pirates. It was... They weren't that well known, but they had a bit of a reputation. Enough that were anyone to actually recognize me as their children, I would probably be in a lot of trouble. For the record,
what did they do?
So, you know how there's the whole thing of you're not supposed to have women on a boat? Or rather, women on a pirate ship, specifically more.
Yes.
The old
It's
superstitions.
dumb, but yes.
It's very dumb. Yeah. The thing of it is that it's technically a superstition, but it's also technically a pirate law ish. It is one of the bylaws or whatever. I don't know how the whole thing works, but basically, my mom was like, "Well, fuck that noise. I want to be a pirate, even though I am physically a woman."
Clayton's just gonna look to Jem and then Mitney and say, and as we all know, pirates are such sticklers for the law.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
so such sticklers for the
Very
law.
polite.
So sticklers.
Look, piracy is weird, okay? I don't remember much. I just remember that they were, it was like there were things that they were fine with, and there were things that you had to be really strict with, and it was a whole thing of if you want something changed, you had to go through this whole thing where it's like you had to best whoever the current king was in combat, and it's a lot of bullshit. But apparently, mom was all for it. And so they pissed a lot of people off along the way, and then they died.
And how did you get out of that?
They realized what was going to happen and basically put me on a floaty piece of debris and shoved me off towards the nearest shore, and that's where Clayton found me.
Clayton's just gonna raise his hand and say, "Yeah, I happened."
Yeah.
And then Clayton.
Well, I'm
I
glad you
see.
did happen.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
I'm gonna pat Clayton on the back. I'm like going, you did good.
Clayton says, I do try. Clayton's
So,
just gonna look at Ari and say, as I recall, you told me you were shipwrecked.
look.
Well, I mean, given
in-
that situation, technically he
Yeah,
was.
in my
Yeah.
defense, they basically knocked it into my head that they were not making a lot of friends, and if I wanted to live, I kept my mouth shut.
Clayton's just gonna stroke his chin, nod, and say, "Right, right. So your best plan was to go with the guy who is very clearly marked for death by pretty much an entire religion."
How the fuck, Clayton, was I supposed to know that? I'd been out on seas since I was born.
Clayton's just gonna smile and say, "It's not like I keep it a secret."
I didn't realize that until after I was already with you, and at that point it was like, well, I have two options. Try to survive on land on my own with zero skills to do so, while also potentially being hunted myself, or stick with the guy who regularly makes explosions happen that actually seem to scare people away. Which
I mean,
one did
I
you
would have
think?
gone with explosives.
Exactly. See?
Explosives.
See? Jem gets it.
Explosives are always fun.
Just because I get frustrated with you from time to time doesn't mean that I'm not appreciative of your skills and everything you taught me.
Explosives are fun.
Aw, that's so cute.
Not being alone in a world you don't understand is fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clayton's
So,
just gonna
Like
tuck
going,
his hair and
looks
say,
over at Zeph. Are we projecting?
Hey,
Clayton's gonna tussle Ari's hair.
hey! You haven't unlocked my tragic backstory yet.
Well,
you need,
wait,
you need another
just
level for
a
that.
damn second.
Clayton's gonna look at Zeph and say, "Do we need to have a sharing evening tonight?"
I'm okay with a sharing evening.
Clayton's just gonna look it over at Archon.
Pitney says she is not drunk enough for this, and gets another drink.
Nah.
Like going, okay, well, Mitney, we can keep giving you drinks until you got enough for this.
But we also have the job watching us. I mean, what?
That's true, yeah. For what it's worth, whoever the fuck that was on the ship, it was not any of the pirates that I knew. That was something else. They were flying a flag that I knew of
Well, I mean,
of a
in your
crew that is long since gone.
In your defense, the entire crew was dead.
Yeah,
Well, even
They
so,
were the.
Clayton's just
Yeah,
they
they
must have
had
just
a-
stolen the flag.
yeah, I'm thinking they stole the flag because if it was the dead of the crew that it was supposed to be, I would have recognized the captain, alive or dead.
Ah.
Clayton's just gonna say, unless that's what they wanted us to think.
Imposters.
I don't know.
Imposters until proven otherwise.
Imposters until proven otherwise.
Very sus.
That
Do you
is a
think
little
they'll
sus.
actually come for revenge after we blew up their ship?
Clayton's gonna say, oh, of course.
Yeah, but hey, at least they're coming for all of us.
We're all in this together.
Clayton
Starts playing Space Odyssey music.
takes note that he needs to start making some waterproof explosives.
There you go. Exactly.
Waterproof explosives. Waterproof explosives.
That sounds exciting.
It's giving you
Yeah.
guys ideas, and that's about all we can ask for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like going, but so do we need to give you more alcohol so we can get your tragic backstories up?
No,
Clayton's just gonna say,
because you're not getting it.
yeah. Clayton agrees.
Well, that's
Clayton agrees and says,
disappointing.
yeah, we had that one coming. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll happen upon something down below that will make Zeph have to open up to us.
Yes.
I'm gonna look over at Clayton. Do you have one too?
Clayton's gonna say, hey, I've already told my backstory. I'm wanted by a religion.
Yep. Yep. You really don't have to do
Very
much to
open.
get it from him.
I celebrate this. The more people that know it, the safer I am.
Or you mean the safer they are because they don't want to be near you?
No, the safer I am, because if they come out of the woodwork to kill me, then everyone will know who did it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Clayton's just gonna say, now, that leaves 3 of us with unknown backstories. Scroll his eyes over Jem, Ari, and Midday.
Oh, I'm boring.
I mean, boring's still a tale.
Not what I
You have
told
not hit the social link level to hear the tragic backstory.
Like going,
You've not
going,
leveled
look,
up this social link
if
enough
if
yet.
if Zeph isn't sharing, I'm not sharing.
Rank up. But it's boring. So
Yeah,
why not share?
because Zeph isn't sharing. That's no fair.
Oh. But I share.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You can tell Zeph to share.
You kind of got forced into it. We haven't yet forced Zeph into it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys don't have a reason to force me into it.
Not yet.
I'm sure you're gonna take that as a challenge, but whatever.
It'll come up eventually, probably.
Maybe.
Given our erstwhile employer,
I mean, honestly, they have one job after another for us. It's like they don't stop. Can people really be? Is there really a fuck? Do they have a list?
Probably.
Probably.
there's always a list.
Look,
Like
between
we have a list of people who got fucked over, and we're just going to go down this list in order of seniority.
You have been told that this was a high urgency situation, and given what's been described, it probably happened and was launched to the imminent "do this now for the love of God" tier of the list immediately.
Oh, we absolutely have a high urgency thing, but I ain't leaving without a meal.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Like
I
what?
can't imagine they would allow us to not eat.
Yeah.
I mean, considering what we
Yeah,
just
they
came
weren't
back
rushing
from,
that much.
considering what
but
we
yeah.
just came back from and our success, I don't know. They kind of owe us at least a tiny bit of a break. But
Anyway, it has been impressed upon us, but yeah, we're eating, and someone may want to flag down Mystique now.
who?
I just volunteered, didn't I?
Got it.
Yes.
You kind of did.
I have a finger on my nose, not it.
I have reached my quota of talking for the day.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
clap
dear.
Ari on the back and just gonna say, if any of my cheese is missing, I am gonna have words with all of you.
Ari will immediately steal a piece of cheese.
He deserves that one.
Reaches to his holster, unbuckles it.
Hey,
Puts it
we are in a very nice establishment. You keep that in your pocket.
Stares at,
Besides,
puts
he
in his
just-
mouth. It's my payment.
Exactly. I was gonna say he just opened up to us. Come on.
Mhm.
I know, it's like,
The least you can have.
Midney will give a little bit of a trade. A small piece of the smoked fish for a little bit of cheese and bread.
I say that's a fair trade.
There's a bit of smoked fish on your plate now. While she puts the melted cheese with the salmon in her mouth.
Clayton is going to go to Miss Deep Tone,
Delicious.
who's apparently waiting for us.
Delicious. I want to try some of that fish.
This is why we all made our own orders. We can trade food.
The
Sorry, can I have some of the fish?
the deep gnome from earlier is has notably returned to the central well and hopped in a bucket with just a rather surprisingly large box of food. Um, it drops down into the depths until it is out of sight of you at the table at the very least. This does remind that you probably want to ask about
Buddy and Holly.
Buddy and Holly. And if you want to try and get the wagon down, there's going to be a logistic or three.
I mean, I'm not going down there without the wagon.
Durnan has noted that he has already been paid for your cruise trip down, but due to the fact that it requires him calling the aid of a mage to get your wagon down, that's going to be 20 gold to have
Wow.
it's a pain.
He's really. Oof.
No, this is acceptable fee. Clayton is used to the price of doing business, and Clayton will front it if no one else wants to.
Yeah, like this is just the cost would not be normal for routing into the Underdark, except for the fact that the portal is a 50-foot vertical drop, and the normal way down is a bucket.
Yes.
Midnight thinks about Featherfall.
Getting it back up, notably, is probably going to cost more than that unless you find an alternate solution.
Oh, we'll have ways. Clayton's just going to look at Archie, and is just going to say, "I dare you to cast Featherfall on Buddy. I dare you."
No, Midnight was just gonna.
Oh, Midnight.
Well, the monk flavor of Featherfall.
I
mean,
Lord
I have Featherfall.
Featherfall.
I also have Featherfall.
The Lord Soth approach, yes.
I mean, I'm, will Featherfall work on a cart? On a wagon?
We still have to get it back up, and it's easier to hire a mage to do it.
Yeah.
Some local professional from the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, or WOMP, dutifully will be showing up at that time frame when you guys work to get down. And I have to completely change the map because I had not thought to prepare for the possibility of bringing Buddy and Holly. All right, let's see.
Do you
we
love our horses.
Do you really want us around gnomes and explosives without the horse?
No, I don't.
Okay, fair.
The point is, unless there's combat tonight, I don't think it's a huge issue.
I mean, to be fair, it makes sense. We don't know how long we're going to be down there. This is going to be an extensive thing. It's supposed to be immediate.
Oh, it's immediate, but Clayton does not want to be near gnomes without his danger sensing horse.
No, I completely agree with him. And not just that, but, it's not like the Underdark is comfortable. If I have a choice, I'm sleeping in the wagon.
At least
Buddy will have his work cut out for him comforting Holly. On the other hand,
Poor Holly. Not used to
Buddy
the
has seen some shit, and the Underdark doesn't compare.
Yep. On the bright side, at least the Underdark is generally a fairly consistent temperature, which is not cold.
Yes.
That sounds cursed.
I will remind you that we chose this face for Buddy for a reason.
Yep.
But yes, to Comfort Inc., we're probably not going to bring Buddy and Holly into battle, but we do want them nearby for our base of
Yeah.
operations. Okay, so our contact has apparently hopped down the portal. Clayton's just going to call after. We'll be down once we've eaten.
Okay.
And head back to the
Fair.
table.
Like, fucking-
Say, okay, so if we want to take
I'm gonna enjoy my food.
I was gonna say, so let's enjoy ourselves. But if anyone wants to add a nightcap or four, let's think twice about it.
No, yeah,
No.
less nightcaps.
Clayton's just gonna look at Zeph and just gonna say, and we probably don't want to take a toast to Old Forgetful before we go.
Oh,
As in,
Kitten.
4 shots until we can't remember what happened the last day.
Fine.
I'm gonna enjoy the booze, but I will be smart about it.
Wow, what a change!
I don't think y'all want to see me that plastered anyway.
I'm gonna lean over to Clayton and be like, going, he's trying to impress Seth.
Mm,
I heard that.
Clayton whisper back to her, yeah, but what kind of brother would I be if I let him get away with it?
The kind that is actually a good wingman.
mm,
I imagine he is.
There is a time to be a good wingman, and there is time to give your brother shit. Admitting you
Uh-huh.
were raised by pirates is the latter.
Sure is.
Love you, Ari, but
dear.
you just gave them fuel for weeks.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I think it's cool.
It's cool right up until the next skull and crossbones shows up on the horizon.
Oh, whatever.
Did
I
we
mean,
do not?
unless Ari is like a fucking clone of one of his parents, it's gonna be hard pressed for anybody to fucking recognize him. Especially if the last time they saw him was basically a baby.
I mean, he has something on his person that would be an identifier, but it's not like it's not a neon
Something-
sign.
Exactly. If he was captured by pirates, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna
Uh-huh.
happen. So we're okay.
Well,
Captured
he
by
won't
pirates
get
or anybody
captured.
who specifically had beef with his parents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that reminds me. Do we need to look for a pirate's brand on him?
No, don't.
Out of character. Check the butt.
No.
Only Zeph is allowed to do that.
Yeah, and they're not quite there yet.
Yep.
We have to
whereas-
check the butt, Zephiel. It's the only,
the only
way.
way.
No.
Are you sure about that, Leia? They already do have an unplanned child.
Yeah, in The Sims.
Right.
Legitimate oopsie, baby. I was not planning it.
Nope.
Mm,
But they have a cute little princess of darkness.
Oh dear.
Look, she's Warlock Jen. She's a cute little princess of darkness.
Okay, so if we have anything we need to wind up before we hop down the hole with the horses, now's the time. Jay needs to run AFK brief, and we have 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello, child.
All right. Basically waiting for the full party to assemble before we will begin the final scene. Oh dear.
Achoo! Whew.
Bless you.
Achoo! One more.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, fine. Mm. Mm.
All right. Doing a group check. Are we still down a yay?
I think so.
You completely cut out.
Oh, I was just saying, I have not heard it yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Patiently awaiting.
Okay, sorry about that.
All good. All right. Food.
Clayton has
Just-
one more thing to say before we descend into the hole.
Okay.
Clayton's just gonna, once they've eaten, Clayton's just going to give a satisfied sigh, glance around the table, look at Ari, and he's just gonna say, "Okay, real talk time." He's just gonna look at everyone. While we're down there, I don't want to hear anyone so much as say anything about explosives. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fine.
Clayton's just gonna say,
Why? Wait,
because
why?
the religion that just so happens to want me dead is primarily made up of dwarves and gnomes.
Oh.
Clayton's just gonna say, so until we have earned their favor, I'd rather not take stupid risks. Clayton's gonna glance at Ari and say, so keep stuff hidden under your coat. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And only pull it out if we absolutely need to.
Okay.
Okay.
Clayton's gonna say, we all good? Anyone else got problems with gnomes that we might need to hear before it becomes an unfortunate postscript?
No.
Not that I'm
No
aware
problems
of.
with gnomes yet.
Clayton's gonna glance at Mitney. Gonna say, no Underdark overworld rivalries that I need to worry about.
No.
Clayton's just gonna look at Zeph and is gonna say, any racially insulting performances that I need to be aware of?
Mm,
Nothing that you haven't already seen.
Good. Clayton's just gonna say, then we're ready to go.
And you six are sent down first as you can choose the order you send everything. You can go down basically freely, but with that bucket and the harness hastily attached to it for the horses, both of whom already seem concerned that they're going into the Underdark.
Clayton's just going to be offering Buddy apples to soothe his nerves and say, it's no worse than the time we went into the temple. You remember what happened there. You got me out.
The most human sobbing horse noise.
amazing.
Pet his nose and say, just calm down, Holly, and we'll be fine.
Offers Holly some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Snicky snacks. Be a good girl.
Horses get snacks. They feel better.
Whoever's sent down first, you see the deep gnome looking up and seeing the horses coming down, like, huh, well, that's new. She's just blinking. Are you guys here? Are you guys here for Rockford? That is the name of the
Actually,
town.
I heard that the Drow were holding a nice rodeo, and we were really interested. Yes, he actually will say that.
I wouldn't recommend it. Those Assembran rodeos are not the kind of interesting I think a boy like you wants to be involved in. Especially not if you're thinking of bringing horses instead of gigantic fucking spiders.
Oh, you haven't seen Buddy.
You haven't seen Spider Gem.
But
I haven't seen your eight-legged buddy.
But yes, we're the ones you're waiting for.
All right, let's see. Then she looks up and the cart's on its way down. Alternate routes. Okay, I'm going to recommend that you think, this is new.
Clayton's gonna say, just plot the easiest course that's wide enough and leave the horses to us.
Okay. She says a little bit, okay, well, okay, that means the river route's not an option. She's clearly plotting a few things in her head. I think I can make this work, sure.
Clayton's gonna say, thank you. And before you ask, yes, they are mission vital.
But given that the town is a five relatively small seeming rocks on a, how do I put this? Five relatively small seeming rocks above lava. You know what? I'll just trust your hang on this.
Clayton's going to nod sagely in agreement. Lava plus Clayton equals Buddy is mission vital.
Yeah.
Well, the route down, we got a few potential problems to deal with on the way. As I meant, let's see, the optimal route. No, I think we could avoid territory that belongs to the Mesosembrans, but doesn't mean that there's no risk of them showing up anyways. And we can calculating. Of course, there's plenty of other creatures that could show up. Well, we will see what. Well, we'll also have to see. And I hope you guys have a plan for stopping that crazy. Yeah, well. Do you think that she's just stifled a deep gnomish curse, but you don't know for sure?
Clayton's gonna say, oh, don't worry. We know crazy.
All right. And with that said, sadly 15 minutes early, I am going to cut people off or cut things short so that I can hopefully take time to prep the map. Everyone can take time to prep their various selections and feature, and including a little secret thing for Endless.
Yep.
And I am going to warn you that the two encounters planned are both going to be advanced character metaplot.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh boy.
Yeah. There's
Excellent.
gotta be things that shuffle the meta plot before you even get to the damn town.
Clayton
Oh,
is
boy.
looking around the table. I warned you all about mine. Who here hasn't spoken up?
So will we know whose meta plots will be advanced before we get to that, or is that going to be a surprise?
It's going to be a surprise, but I'm 99% sure Clayton is at least one of the ones with his ass in the fire.
Oh boy.
Let's see, where's the map? Go into the drawing layer.
Clayton knows his enemies.
Yeah. I think that answers that.
That sure does.
Wow, it's an arrow pointing to Ari and certainly not a smiley face.
I mean, to be
I
entirely
would
fair,
point
he
out that
actually forgot Ari's.
I will point out that it was actually, if you were going to treat it as an arrow, it was actually pointing to Erythalia, but...
Like, that also works.
Alright.
Where would I be as the brother if I were giving Ari shit?
Of course. Anyway, there's not anyone I really want to raid tonight. It's pretty quiet. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with any early show. Wednesday, I might be like a minute or two late, but I will be doing the demo for Bat Summer.
Woo.
And that'll also potentially be a short stream as well, but I am also okay with that. It is my spring break. I am willing to be a little more lazy. And Friday,
Final
Maybe
Fantasy.
7.2 stuff, possibly. We'll
We
see.
will see.
Yeah.
We'll
We
have
will see.
options.
We will have
Jay will,
options.
Jay will likely be diving into Arcadion because he suddenly got real invested when the last storyline ended.
Which is fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for fighting the Bay.
Yeah, I'm excited for more Hildebrand.
The howdy.
Or
More Hildebrand.
Yeah, I'm
is the-
excited for Hillebrand.
yeah.
More
I'm
Hildebrand is
excited for that.
2.5, alas.
Yes.
Oh,
I
what?
love
More Hildebrand is 2.5, not 2.
it's
7.5.
No, they said
7.5.
it was going to be more Hildebrand.
Did they? I thought it was that was
No,
a.
it was on the list.
Oh well, we I guess we'll have some Hildebrand then.
Yeah.
Hildebrand.
We love Hildy.
Mr. Hardboiled.
Hardy boiled.
Hardy boiled. Yes, I couldn't think of what his name was.
Hardy boiled.
Hardy boy.
Hardy boiled. All right. Well, I will see everyone on Wednesday, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night, stream.
Good night.
Good night,
night.
all. Good night.
Night.
I will stop.